How's it going?
It is going well.
Congratulations on gold 2.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shit. Look at this. Look at this guy's MMR chat. Look at it. Platinum 1, platinum 2, platinum 1, platinum 1, platinum 1, gold 2, platinum 1, gold 3. Man, we're on the climb.
If you enjoy the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join my official Discord over at discord.gg/woohoojin. Here you can enter free raffles to win free VOD review live on stream. You can also support me with a premium membership, which unlocks access to private VCT restreams, professional player analysis, shared professional strategy channels, and much more. Enjoy the video.
We see no hard recon. We
That's
see
perfect.
one smoke, three duelists.
All right, make a plan around that no hard recon. I'm muting. We've identified a strong weakness in the enemy composition. Let's see what JPC opts to doing against this. No hard recon. How will he play? 20 seconds left on the clock. JPC deliberating between his options. I think if he chooses hookah, he wants to pull a teammate in to shoot that boombot. Will he figure that out?
Reyna, you want to come hookah with me? Double up.
Is he gonna ask her to shoot the boombot? So close. So close. Now, does he flank? Flanking would be correct here, for sure.
Launching smoke.
Oh my god, look at him go. He's flanking. JPC, a mastermind of the macro, recognizing no trip, recognizing that retaking through CT is miserable on this map. Baiting the Reyna. Perfect technique. Oh my god.
You disappoint me.
Spike planted.
Oh, a perfect smoke from the enemy Brimstone. Fabulous flank.
We'll play.
Let's go. Let's go. I want you, next time you try to double up hookah like that against no initiator, you need to realize they have a boom bot, and you need to have one of you decide to break it, and the other one hides.
Oh, good call. Okay. All right.
Otherwise, great play. Great play. I like that you flanked. I would have flanked faster. You almost never want to rotate through CT against a team with no trip, and I'm bind. It's just super annoying playing retake. Heavy armor.
Yeah?
Yes. The weaker your enemy's guns, the stronger heavy armor becomes. Like, light armor against a Vandal's no biggie, because it's basically the same. But against like a classic pistol, that extra 25 health can save your life so many times. Perfect. Tell that guy to talk, and you'll break his boombot. I'm muting.
If Reyna, if the boombot comes, I'll break it. Go for it.
Bam.
Boombot B.
Yup. Yup! Look at that! Look at him, chat!
Stim beacon down.
Well, okay. His buddy threw.
Smoke's down.
But we... Oh, no. They have a judge, JPC. They have a judge.
There's two out.
Oh,
Gotcha.
close one.
Oh, yep, he's going to be in showers.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
so close. That's okay. I'm glad you died to that because it's a valuable lesson to learn about sage walls. When you get it low like that, you be very careful about when you choose to break it. Same with those doors on Ascent. That type of pattern where they'll break it and run after you last second is really common. Yeah, I'd be super down here, especially if we're weak side like Reynos is with us. We just take B long with the orb. You'll be one off ult. Ooh, strong side. It's still fine. I'd say if they end up pushing A, I would take the teleporter and fight.
Okay.
I'm muted again.
Launching
Chat.
smoke.
We should talk about how we took that orb. You shouldn't take the orb like directly on top of it, because that's exactly where people spam. NT. Yeah, too many footsteps, and I would have routed through showers for sure.
Spike planted.
Remember in the bind video I posted recently, showers control is like the best way to hold A when A is being hit, right? You can also say not right. I don't remember.
I do, yes.
Okay, perfect. So after you TP'd, I probably would have tossed the smoke A short, try and slow that push, and then I was just ran out and ran through showers.
Okay.
Yep. And the reason we're insta TPing there is if we rotate through CT, we're never gonna get to A in time,
We're ready.
and it's just gonna be miserable. You don't want to be playing retake on blind through CT. It's super painful.
They smoked B. They smoked B.
Uh-oh, we're no longer doubled up. Oh, this could be good.
Open up the sky.
Oh yeah, deep fried. Deep fried, chat.
Spikes down outside hookah.
Holy cow. Don't forget it, chat. This is only
Running back
gold
towards you,
too.
Sage.
You guys talk about, like, I'm talking about these advanced concepts, like having long control for the B hit makes it easier to hold. And you're like, does that really work in my elo? It does. You see? They just tried coming out on B, but we had long control. And it's just free. It's just free. Deep fried.
Thank you.
Easy. You're alone, so play accordingly. Yeah, I like long a lot. Try to get at least one.
There's smoke B again.
I'm muting.
On the money.
You want to stay long. I'm backseating you here because it's really important. Keep long control. You don't worry about them coming through that smoke. Worry about them walking up
down.
long. I would swing them. I'm muting again, chat.
There's one more long. There's one more long.
He shouldn't be tucked in the corner. He should be a little wide.
Spike planted.
Nice, nice. When you're playing like corners like that, it's really good to be like one body width away from the corner, like to the side. Because when people are setting their crosshair to pre-aim, they always pre-aim the corner itself, right?
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
Last player standing.
So if you were one step to the left there, that person who swung you first wouldn't have been aimed right at you. See
Okay,
how
so
strong
move
that
a
long
little
control
bit.
was? Look where they had to
Yeah.
plant. They planted
Yeah.
in the tube. Like, you can let them have sight, and they'll never walk through that smoke towards you long without you knowing for sure. Like, you'll hear them coming.
Okay.
I'll tell them about the orb after the game, I think so. Good, he's remembering showers control now, and he got quiet.
Enemy spotted A.
Launching smoke.
Yeah, this is great.
Got one. Your duty is not over.
Yup. Yup.
Spike down A.
Yup. Why? You always die to showers, chat. One step away from the corner, JPC. You see how you're in the corner again?
30 seconds left.
Reminding him of tiny things like that don't matter during this round.
Last player standing.
Easy. Easy. Great round. Great round. Took our showers control. And notice how much easier it was when we go showers instead of A short, right?
Yes. Yeah.
It's like super duper easy. And these lower elo teams, when I say lower elo, I mean all the way up to Immortal, by the way. They don't take showers control properly. So it's
Okay.
usually free for your taking like that. When you take the orb, please don't stand right on top of it. Stand to either side. Because
Left
if they
side, yeah.
spam through your smoke, you're going to die.
Okay.
This is the second time. How's he aim practicing? He was doing the 1 month to gold routine. I've shown everything that he's been doing in the YouTube series. I also gave him one extra drill
Launching
in the
smoke.
range. So make sure you go follow that if you're interested in copying him exactly.
Enemy.
I'm TPing.
Needed those smokes first, but that's okay.
Enemy spotted A.
Smoke's down.
Eliminated.
Well, we're getting indecisive, chat.
You will not kill my allies.
Okay, okay. He's thinking about going A short. Ooh, we should have minimap refract that stage through the wall, but that's pretty high level concept. Our main goal in solo queue isn't necessarily to win the game. It's to avoid things that we don't like doing.
Okay.
And that ultimately does lead to winning games. So, like playing retake on bind from CT, we hate that. We hate those. Sometimes you will get forced into doing that, especially as you start facing better opponents. However, most of the time you can avoid it. JPC's consistent. Yeah, this is exactly right, by the way. Anyone who's watching this thinking, why aren't I ranking up like him? Are you playing every day, no skipping practice, and putting all of your effort into those games that you practice every day? If yes,
Let's
then you should be
ruin
ranking
their
up
day.
at least the same speed as JPC. If no, then of course you're not ranking up at the same speed. How long has JPC been getting coached for? This is week 4. All right. All I want you thinking about on bind when you're hitting sites is just follow your AIs, right? But make sure that you're splitting the sites. So like if these AIs want to go B, make sure you got like at least 2 guys long, at least 2 guys hookah. So right now, Neon's the only one long, so you just go long with her. Easy. AIs. yeah, we pretend that Valorant's a single player roguelike game. And his teammates are simply intelligent neural networks that have learned how to play Valorant. Holy cow, that Sage just pushed out of hookah and JPZ is so unaware because his teammates didn't calm. Oh my god, they're in hookah right now, chat.
Smoke's
We're
down.
pushing B with single lane control. This is great from JPC though. Completely ignoring the pains of dealing with that hookah fight. I like it. Oh no!
There's two coming back CT.
Yeah, your teammates didn't say anything, but contextually, while you're walking up long, you should have noticed your teammates weren't pushing hookah, and there was like this dumb Sage ping. And if you just turned, you would have seen that 2 enemies had walked up hookah, exposed to you long, and weren't even looking at you.
Okay.
You're gonna see
okay.
this back in the VOD on the minimap, and you're gonna cringe so hard. Because they were literally like right outside of where you would be pushing up to hookah, like on that sand. Like
Okay.
exposed to you if you just turned. And also, I don't know if you noticed, even though you started that round split pushing, your 2 hookah teammates got too nervous and they came long with you. And then you hit B with no hookah pressure.
Oh, okay, no.
If you notice that
Actually, you know
happening,
what?
you should just try and be like TP, 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 let's go A. Try to
Okay.
cancel the hit because the hit's not gonna work. And sure enough, there was one in hookah killing all your homies while they came out onto site. Oh my god. We have crazy timing. Oh my god.
I have the spike.
Last
Carrier
player
down.
standing.
Made footsteps. Did they hear? Oh my god, 2 bullets and he's overheating though. Oh, you overheated. 2 bullets. You want to try and keep the pacings equal. So if the short guys are going slow, you want to go slow. If they're going fast, you want to go fast.
Okay. They're calling for a default, by the way, or kind of a hold.
They called
Thanks.
default. Oh yeah, fight this guy. Yup.
Butter, baby.
That's why we play DM.
Hold on, Sage. Hold on, Sage.
We need to close this gap with our teammate. That's why, chat. That's why we needed to close that gap with our teammate. We've mollied ourselves off, chat. That's not good. Ooh, we're taking backside control with the smoke. A lot to talk about this round. He also doesn't realize Raze is probably on his right here. Near the bench. Oh, never mind. Reyna cleared it.
Last player standing.
These are all concepts that we didn't get to see while we were on our Reyna grind. Because as Reyna, of course, we're just always going first. But there's a lot of tiny things that are very easy for you to fix
Okay.
that are going to provide you a ton of benefit when you're not first in line. And I'm going to point them out to you. I've got clips.
Reyna showers.
Out of here.
So better.
Spike dropped.
Launching smoke.
Okay, this is so good. I'm clipping this too. Needs to get a little wide. We're in a corner.
Launching smoke.
We're gonna remind him.
Go backside,
One step
go
to your
backside
left.
by dice.
One step to your left. Thank you.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Perfect. Great round.
I'll remember.
Yeah, it's less about holding something tight and always about being somewhere they would potentially pre-fire. This won't
Okay.
come up. Maybe even in Diamond. But we're trying to build a good habit here.
Yeah.
A really good player will pre-fire that corner on bench because it's free value for them to pre-fire it. And if you're just
Yeah.
one step to the side, you're chilling. You live.
Okay.
He shouldn't have his smokes out right now, but
Smoke's down.
you know, baby steps.
Ah, she's in there. Bad peek.
Yep, all good, all good. You also shouldn't have your smokes out there. Contextually, they had only one hookah, which means if we're playing proper Valorant, that means you're pushing strong side and they have 2 B long, right? Because they should be doubled up
okay.
hookah if there's one there.
Okay.
It should never just be one. So I wouldn't have my smoke UI out while I'm walking up B long because they could peek you from Octagon, just how you peeked from Octagon, right? Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah. Okay.
And while that type of pattern is almost never going to be correct in gold, it's better for us to like have this understanding of the game now than to try and develop it later. But the gold players just clip that one round and go, see, that's why I can't get out of gold. NT.
GG's guys, well played.
Yeah, team comms aren't coming through the Discord, Leshy, but it's all good. Nice game, JPC. Okay, I have clipped 3 rounds from this stream. Let's see here. Why did I clip this round? Okay, yes. This was all pacing. I wanted to clip this round. I'm going to boot up. And this is all about having the playbook. Like once you... I bet you didn't play bind like this before today. And now you're going to play bind more like this moving forward.
No, I almost always tried to own B-long or showers, and I did almost nothing from a plan perspective on attack. It was just, you guys start to move, and I'm going to smoke.
Yeah,
So there
and
was
notice
very
we're not
little, yeah.
backseating our whole team on attack. We're just trying to make sure we're splitting the site. And usually that only requires 1 guy to work with us, and sometimes 0, because one guy might be splitting already. So it's really offhands. Like you don't want to call stuff for the whole team. We don't need to do that to get to diamond. You do need to talk to like 1 person every now and then before the round begins, and you're fine with that. It's lit. This round, it was like you smoke B long. Don't take the orb like this, right? Take the orb on the side or this side. I don't care. And then you see it's an A hit. Or you see it's an A hit. We just need to like TP, smoke A short, open the door, look for that, assume they're not there, look for these guys, and take showers.
Okay.
Don't think any more about that. And the moment you like come through here and you're like, oh, I have showers, then you know they can't hit A, and you're like chilling. You can like come out, or you can like keep controlling showers. And if they TP B and plant B, we can worry about this in the future. Sometimes you will need to be like the player who doesn't instant TP and like anchors on B, but it's unlikely people are going to be playing this dynamically against us.
Yeah.
But if that happens frequently, like you keep TPing, they keep planting B for free, all you do is you just stay long instead, and you anchor.
Okay.
And then you look at the map, and if they're like coming out, killing your friends, then you TP. So you delay the TP a bit in that case. Okay. Yeah. Don't think like it's Call of Duty. You don't need kills to win in Valorant. You need to stop them from planting the bomb, or you need to be able to defuse the bomb. And to do that, if you have showers control, they can't plant the bomb A.
Right.
So
And if
this
they
is
have
more
showers control,
important.
we're in super- Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
And then just
Worry
watch your
about-
pacing. So you TP, like open, do those smokes first. See, quite lazy with how we took those fights, and then you walk into this corner really weird.
Yeah. Well, I should have done this in the teleport.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I can. change
And then
that.
you see the indecision there, back and
Yep.
forth. And now this is good, and this is the first bit of refrag that we need to talk about. So Brimstone plays refrag a lot, not entry. And refrag, you should remember, has to look at their mini map. So at this point here, you should recognize there's no danger to you, right?
Right. Yep. And I can walk. I can stop.
So we should be looking at the mini map.
Okay.
The moment there's no danger to us. And here, we should kill that sage, or at least shoot wall bangs.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So being mindful of when we should be looking at the mini map is really important on a role like Brimstone, where on Reyna, this type of concept was minimized because you're almost always first in line or just rushing for fights. So here, I guarantee you I would have killed that sage, and people watching would have been like, you're a cheater, right? And you should at least get damage on that stage, or at least try to shoot bullets. Like if you just shot bullets right here, I would have like pogged off my gourd. Okay, next clip. So here, we're splitting. We get our sage over to showers with us. We killed that guy, and it's lit. But now we find ourselves again in refrag, okay?
Well, so I told her to hold because our team wasn't pushing, and I didn't know what the right thing to do was there.
Yeah. So you're understanding now that we're in solo queue. Anything you say mid-round can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Okay. All right.
This dude will never listen to you mid-round. Pre-round, these dudes are like puppies, well-trained puppies. You say, Sage, come showers with me, and she's like, bet. But like, she gets a kill. We're in the round. There's bullets firing. You could be like, Sage, if you push showers, your entire family will die, and she'll push showers, bro. She doesn't hear you. Okay. So mid-round, she's pushing showers. We gotta follow her, and you need to pull your knife out here and get as close to her as possible.
Right. Yeah. Butthole sniffing.
Yes, and watch.
Yeah.
Right now you're shift walking, and here is
She fights. Yep. Boom.
we're too far, and this actually bites us super hard, right? Because we swing, and this guy gets out, and then you throw like a really bad molly. This molly you throw basically holds showers for the enemy team for 12 seconds.
It makes it so I can't come out. Yeah.
And icing on top, we have to talk about smokes. There's 2 types of smokes you can throw on bind. There's these, which you opted for most of the time, and then there's these. Let me try and explain when you want to use each.
Okay.
So when you're taking front sight control, like this type of round is exactly when you want to use the front sight smokes, because we have good control of showers, good control of short. Well, until we molly, then we have bad control of showers. But our team is absolutely surely going to take control of short And we know that there's resistance. When you want to throw these backside smokes, it's when you're like confident that there's almost no resistance.
Oh,
You're
that
going to
they're-
take this
that they're
site for sure.
rotating.
And you see our team is contesting front site. Nobody's
Yes.
pushing for backside.
Okay.
So I want the front side smokes. Ooh, we're taking. And now with the bomb down, I almost never want you peeking out and taking a
Peeking,
fight,
yep.
baiting and swinging off somebody's contact. This angle is super good, but we're the last one here. So if you die, it's really bad for us. So I would be like here, and your teammates like tucked here, which means the enemy to fight them have to push out this way or this way. And both of these angles are totally exposed to showers. So I would just be tucked here. They can't walk into showers because your buddy's watching. The only way you die is if they flank all the way around. I wouldn't worry about that. Flashing the minimap, and then you see where they are. They're here. Okay, you swing here. Oh, they're there. Okay, you swing there. And
Okay.
you just bait this Reyna. So
Okay.
playing off your teammates is way more valuable when we're trying to climb than trying to be this first contact. This is a bit of your Reyna showing right now. Okay?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So doesn't realize Raze is probably
I hate
on
it when
right
my
here.
Reyna shows.
Yeah, if you were tucked here and swinging off her, that's like the Smurf play. And you'll
Okay.
actually notice this. Like if you go watch, I don't condone watching Smurf content, but if you pay attention to it, the number of first bloods they get is actually really low because they're intentionally minimizing the risk that they're exposed to maximize the value they can have for their team in a round. Because Smurf is always tucked here, baiting this Reyna. And the reason why is because let's pretend you're this Reyna. It's pretty much impossible for you mid-round to tell this Showers guy to swing off you. They're almost always going to swing first, fight some guy back here that you can't trade because you're over here and you'll get mad at him, right? So you never want to be this guy. You always want that to be your teammates. And conveniently, that is your teammate. So you just bait them. No comm required. You just swing off them. And that's what they want you to do in the back of their head. Now, will they get mad at you? Absolutely. Some of them will get mad at you. But that's correct. You're swinging off of them. Because if you take this fight, you can see this guy can't help. He can't see that guy over there unless he takes 17 footsteps. And by that point, the fight's over. This round's really similar. You call Sage over. You're pushing Showers.
Reyna showers. Reyna showers. Little bait. Little bait. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chilling. And now, so we got to pick Showers. We got to pick front side A. We almost certainly have the whole site. You pull out your smokes. And this is when I like it.
Okay.
Because look at the mini
Miata is
map.
pushing through. Yeah.
Now it makes total sense to throw those smokes, right? We got 2 picks. We don't see anybody else. We probably have all of the site. So now it makes sense to fight for the whole site. And so that was really good. And then you like came here and this is not good, right? One step, like this
One
much.
step. Yep. Yep. Okay.
And it's the difference between this guy swinging and shooting here and you're right here. So I'd call this like the crosshair minimap dial, or we'll call it the light switch. It's like a mental tool you have where in your brain you have a switch and it's either in crosshair mode or minimap mode. And you like consciously decide which one it's in. And when you watch certain players like Mixwell play, you can actively see when he's switching modes. So I'm going to pull up a Mixwell VOD. What's there? Reloading, minimap.
We have side.
Knife out for 1 second, minimap. You can see, right?
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
The moment looking at his crosshair becomes worthless, right? Like even if they peek him right now, what can he do? He doesn't have a gun out. So he's looking at his minimap because looking at his crosshair doesn't matter right now. So reloading, doesn't have a gun out. He pulls his gun back out looking at his crosshair. And I hope we don't see a bad habit here. I haven't watched enough Mixwell. If he wants to look at his minimap, he should unswing this. Yeah, he glances at it while holding it. I know a lot of people do this. I literally predicted that that's what he would do. Because I know even pros struggle with that because they want to keep the map control.
Hostia puta, chaval. No me lo puedo creer.
And now, obviously, you can see where we're looking.
Yep. Okay.
He's doing this full rotation just looking at the minimap. And if that's difficult for you, then you should practice it. I'm looking at the minimap right now. I can literally walk backwards. Like, I can navigate using the minimap, right? No problem.
Right.
I can just walk across the whole map backwards. No problem. Just using the minimap. I can do it while looking at the other sites. Like I'm looking at A right now. No problem. Let's go into tube. Why not? So you should be very comfortable navigating the map without looking at your crosshair. And I know you use your crosshair sometimes too to check on your teammates. No. Anytime you worry about minimap. Only the minimap.
Okay.
We're about to entry. It's crosshair time. We get mollied off. We decide it's not entry time. What are we doing? We're looking at what's going on. Minimap.
Stop.
There's a harbor wall, viper wall, and he's like, okay. Now I understand what it's going to look like if I go to entry.
Okay.
Like even while he's in the smoke. And notice when he dashes into his smoke, where are we looking? Minimap. Is what else would be looking at, right?
Right. Yeah. Also,
Deciding where to come out of his
your
smoke, and then he's like, okay, there's a guy backside. I'm gonna fight this guy. Crosshair.
Okay.
So that is really important. This crosshair minimap light switch.
Okay.
And then offense, minimal comms to ensure we're not full 5 stacking sites. This applies on any map.
Unless we want to on an eco.
Yeah. And if you want to on an eco, I'd hope you try to make it a contact explode. So even like Ascent, for example, this is probably the most common one where people mess this up and they all go B main. I want you doing this.
Okay.
Your team goes A main. I want you trying to have some pressure this way. Okay. Breeze, same idea. The whole team goes A. Okay, well, maybe we want to contest halls or mid.
Okay.
Whole team's going B. Well, maybe we want to contest elbow. Fracture, very intuitive.
Yeah, easy.
You almost always want to push from both sides on this map. One exception is A main. Having this type of split can also be all right. Icebox, you already know you've got the Viper playbook. We threaten this mid lurk a lot for our A hits and on our B hits, but sometimes you do go as 5. This map is pretty unique in that sense. Haven, A, obviously you want to be split this way. B, you don't want to be hitting too much, but yeah, you do hit pretty linearly. And C, of course, you can split through garage. Pearl, you know the drill, the late mid lurk. I've released the guide. That's how you generate the split. What are we missing? We just play bind. Split's not in rotation. I think we're chilling. You get the idea. Almost no 5 stack pressure. Like, I don't want all the homies in this type of formation on an equal buy round if you can avoid it. And you can avoid it with like minimal comms. And same idea on defense. Minimal comms, +1 buddy, sync up. Like, our best rounds were the rounds where we did this. We'd be like,
Yeah.
yo, Reyna, I'll shoot the boom bot. You shoot the boom bot, and then she swung and got one, and then she overheated and threw the round. But whatever.
Yeah.
And like they listen. You'd be like, oh, Reyna, come along with me, and she came along with you. Like, it's lit. That's
Thank
it
you.
for me, man. Congrats on the
Yeah.
ranking up. You're
Yeah. Well, platinum
cruising.
time. Platinum
Hell
time.
yeah.
I feel it.
Hell yeah. Catch you later, JPC.
All
Nice
right,
talking
thank
to you
you,
as
everyone.
always. Peace out.
Bye.